What's up, my homies and fellow NFT collectors? Welcome back to the Vault. NFTs have been blowing up across the board, and I've seen a lot of people making profits on platforms that I'm not on yet. So the last few days I've spent studying those platforms like OpenSea and others, and I wanted to come to you guys and share with you the information I've gathered so far. I'm new to these platforms and I'm learning as I go, so I'm going to show you guys the purchases that I'm making, and we'll keep you updated with if I'm losing money or making money and what other purchases I make in the future, and you can follow along with my experiences buying, selling, and collecting NFTs on some new and exciting platforms and projects. So I've separated some of the platforms that I've already been collecting on. When I started doing my research on NFTs, like a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me, I came to the conclusion that the NFTs that are well designed by a professional artist and backed by licenses are the ones that are going to be profitable in the future. I'm starting to consider collecting NFTs on these platforms as long-term investments, as opposed to collecting on some of these newer platforms and even platforms like OpenSea as short-term investments for quick flips. Some of the NFT platforms that I'm already collecting on are VeVe, and of course there's lots of money to be made there, but I don't take any of my gems out of the app unless I necessarily have to, and this is just something to stack up until they get to Immutable X or until they're able to be interoperable with other sites like OpenSea. So I'm just holding on to these and getting as many drops as I can, picking out the ones that I think are going to be valuable mostly in the future. Right now I think that's the digital comics, and stacking up for future sales. Of course, NBA Top Shot is another one I consider long-term, and is the first platform that I got into. I pretty much diamond-handed all of the moments that I received from Top Shot, and I still have over 75 and I'm in the top 10%. And I just recently this morning sold a Trae Young moment for $500 that I got from a $70 pack. So putting money into that platform and just buying the packs and hoping to get something good is a long-term strategy that will probably pay off if you keep your moments and wait for them to go up in value as the platform grows. Of course, Terra Virtua is another long-term platform that I collect on. It has great licenses, it has high-quality NFTs, and it has really great showrooms to show off your NFTs. So I'm still buying on that platform. I'm also collecting on autographs.io, which is Tom Brady's platform. It goes through DraftKings. They have another drop today for Derek Jeter, which I'm really excited about. I got into their first drop for the Tom Brady and picked up the Carbon NFT for $12, and it's currently selling for over $750. And you can tell that this is a platform that's really well backed and one that would be smart to collect on. So if I was you, I'd get into those $12 and $25 drops, pick up what you can, especially with the big names that are coming up. They have drops every Tuesday. Next Tuesday is Tony Hawk, the legendary skateboarder, and then after that is the one I'm most excited about, Tiger Woods is dropping. So you guys might want to check that platform out as well if you're looking for long-term NFT collectibles, stuff that you're going to buy and put away and wait to see what happens with the market. This video, however, is more focused on the short-term markets, the ones that have been popping up recently and the ones that have been exploding in value and popularity. And I'm going to go through and give you guys the information that I've gathered, and down in the comments you can let me know what other information that you know about these platforms that can help me as well. I also have a pretty big Discord server that's been going on for a while, has over 100 members. We're always in there talking about NFTs and new projects, and we're always talking about VeVe as well. I'll put the link down in the description. There's a lot of cool guys in there that are very knowledgeable, like Wild Hair and Gucci, who are always giving me good tips and letting me know about upcoming projects. Alright, when it comes to finding short-term games in this NFT market, the first thing I looked into was NFT Gaming, because I've always liked games. I'm a little bit of a gamer, and I wanted to see what kind of profits I can make by buying an NFT, learning a game, getting good at it, and then profiting that way. Now, when I started to look into some of these gaming platforms like Illuvium and some of the fighting games that you can find NFTs for on OpenSea, you go to their website and you can test their games out. You might want to find one that you think is really well made. So far, it seems like most of them are pay to win. Whoever has the most expensive NFT is going to be able to win that battle and win the ETH or whatever's on the line. One of the first NFT gaming platforms I got into was Zed Run. It's a horse racing game. And although I don't play that game anymore, there's still a lot of profits to be made on OpenSea by buying and selling the horses. You can go to this website, Zed Nucleus, and look up the floor prices for certain types of horses and find a lot of great opportunities to flip there. Or you can even buy a breeding pair, a male and a female, and then breed horses and sell the offspring on OpenSea. But I really haven't found any of these NFT gaming platforms yet that I like and that I want to invest in. I'm going to wait and see what else pops up in the future that's going to be really popular. Now what I am buying though are some of these OpenSea NFTs that have been gaining in popularity recently, and I've found that the best way to make the profits, if you don't know already, is to buy the NFTs on the mint or even the pre-sale before the drop or before they hit OpenSea. Now the best way to do this is to join a project that you like's Discord or follow them on Twitter, or preferably do both, and be active in their Discord. They sometimes have contests inviting other members to their Discord, and try to get on the whitelist. If you're able to be active enough in their Discord and you're able to get onto the whitelist, then you're going to have an opportunity to buy one of those NFTs before the drop date and with less gas fees. If you're going into a project like Sevens that's super popular, whenever it drops, there's going to be a lot of people going for it, and that's going to make the gas prices go really high. Of course, they're going to be really popular, so it's probably still a good buy, but you're going to be paying like $700 or $800, whereas if you're on the whitelist and you're able to buy them before the drop, you're going to be able to get them cheaper because you pay less gas fees. Pre-sales are the same as whitelists, and you're going to make all these purchases for mints on the project's website. Now there is a method to guarantee that you're able to get an NFT before the people that are buying on the website, and that's going through Etherscan. Going through Etherscan to buy the mints gets a little bit complicated. I've been watching Staying Alpha and the Gale. I'll link their channels down in the description. They go over it really well. Now there are other platforms popping up, of course, besides OpenSea, like Solana and Cardano, that people are getting really excited about, and these are the first NFTs on those platforms, and these are also platforms that don't have gas fees or really low gas fees, and that can save you money. So I've been looking into a few projects that I'm going to point out at the end of the video that are on Solana, and I haven't quite got into the Cardano NFTs yet because that site was down all weekend, so I haven't been able to really investigate well. I know Taps Trade, another VeVe YouTuber, just purchased a Cardano NFT or two, and I'm waiting to see his review on them before I look into them further. Okay, if you're still looking to make profits off of OpenSea and there's nothing minting that day, or you're not into buying mints, there's still lots of ways to profit. One way is, of course, to look at the rarity and to snipe good NFTs in a project that are rare that people are selling. Maybe they don't know they're rare at floor price. For example, we have a bunch of these arcades here that just came out. They're selling it at 0.05 floor price right now, and I found one that's selling for just a little bit over that at 0.06, and it has a Bored Apes Monsters, which is a rare variant. So if you actually go into the OpenSea on the left panel, you can click on different properties and filter by those. In this case, we're going to filter by Bored Apes, and you can see here we have a couple at the floor price that have that Bored Apes rare monster, and these may be smart pickups for if this is a project that takes off, then this would be a valuable arcade in the future. You can see here this has the Bored Apes at 4% and also has the Mushroom at 7%, and it's selling for the low price of $172. So that's something you want to look at when you're trying to find NFTs to snipe on OpenSea from projects that you like. An important thing to look at when you're researching NFTs to purchase on OpenSea is the sales volume. If you click on one of these NFTs and then go to their projects page, you can click on the volume traded here, and you can see how often the trades are being made. This one right here, you can see there's being a trade every 5 or 10 minutes. So that's something that's very popular, and you might want to be looking into buying something at the floor price that has a nice rarity to it. Another nice feature to OpenSea for people who are low budget like myself who want to get into flipping NFTs is on the left panel here, you can change to the Polygon chain, and there's no gas fees associated with that, and you can buy and sell NFTs without gas fees, which is really nice. If you find an NFT project that you like, it's important to research that project, go to their website, see what kind of benefits you can get from owning those NFTs. Some NFTs give you more NFTs in the future, or other benefits, or access to other drops in the future, so they have more value than just the profile picture or what they are. And another thing I did in order to figure out which NFTs to buy is look at some of the projects that boomed recently, like Lazy Lions, Pudgy Penguins, and 0-1. And some of the NFTs that I've decided to purchase already, one of them is the Birdhouse. I picked up one of the seagulls at the floor price a few days ago after reading their roadmap and seeing that you can farm birdseed with it, that you can get companion NFTs in the future, and that they have a great laid out plan for where they're going with this project. I also picked up one of these arcade NFTs, which I'm very bullish on. This is a drop that happened a couple days ago, and I don't even think they're finished minting. The Discord has maybe 2,000 to 2,500 people in it, and they're releasing 10,000 of these. But they are selling fast, and if you look at the people who don't know how to mint, you can see they're still buying them off of OpenSea every few minutes. So this is an NFT that has utility as well. You can click on it and play the Pac-Man style game with the different attributes that the rarities provide you. And they even have a tournament where the person with the highest score wins Ethereum. This is their second drop. Their first drop were pinball machines, and there were a lot less available. And they also didn't sell out right away, but as soon as people started seeing them, the floor rose really quick. So I've got one of these so far. I might even try to pick up a second one before everybody starts seeing them and gobbling them up. Another NFT I purchased yesterday after making fun of them on my Twitter was one of these list NFTs. If you haven't heard of them yet, it started off with a series of NFTs in text format called Loot, and then somebody came out with a Sloot and a Bloot. And these, the one that I purchased is called More Loot. And the nice thing about these is that they're free. It just costs the price of mint. And the people who create them a lot of times will airdrop benefits to the holders. You can see here the holders of the loot were airdropped some cryptocurrency. And that of course has people excited, and they're starting to pick these up off of OpenSea. I think the Bloot holders also got some benefits as well. So I figured I'd pick up one of these to see what happens. The cool thing about them is that you can actually go to this website and look up the rarity of each one, and some people are collecting the ones that have more rare loot in them. But they are kind of silly. It was just a free NFT, and it's just one I'm going to throw into my vault and see what happens with. Another NFT platform that I just found out about recently and got into a drop of last night is called Rcrdshp. They sell musical NFTs, and they also have cards with music creators and content creators. And you can buy the packs, which are gas-free, with your credit card. The one I got last night was $18. The Discord server was really packed. I would get as many as I could, but they sold out super fast. Some people got 2 or 3, but I was only able to purchase 1. Each pack comes with 8 items, and like I said, some of them have music in them. You can see here I only paid $18 for the pack, and pretty much all the items inside of it are worth more than $18. So this is one that you might want to check out. I'll put the link down in the description and get into the next drop and get you one of these packs for 18 bucks and see what you can grab. Another project on OpenSea that I'm excited about is called Reflective Collective. I saw their art on Twitter and decided I wanted to get into this, and was surprised when I saw that the Discord wasn't too full. This is the only project so far that I've been able to get onto a whitelist, and the drop isn't until next month. But as you can tell, they have a really nice roadmap and really nice art. So this is one that you might want to check out as well. So I'm just trying to find NFT projects that I'm excited about. Then I join their Discord and become active in their community and help spread the word about the project. Another one is Rogue Sharks. This is an NFT project with really great artwork, and it's on Solana. This Discord already has over 13,000 members, and the drop is at the end of September. People are super excited about it because it's a really well-made Solana NFT, and people are excited about getting onto that platform. Rabbots is another NFT platform that has some utility. It has a game that goes with it where you're fighting your NFTs at each other. I don't know if it's going to be the person with the strongest NFT wins, but if you're able to get into the drop and you're able to get one of those strong NFTs, then you may be able to make some money that way. This drop is actually in 4 days on September 11th, and they're selling for 0.08 per mint, and they're really cool looking NFTs. One thing I like to do for sure is find NFT projects that look cool to me, but also have really small discords, so they haven't quite blown up yet. Los Muertos Club is another one of those. They have the nice Los Muertos art that people really enjoy, and it's really early for them. So if you can get into this Discord, it probably wouldn't be too hard to get on the whitelist or for the pre-sale and be able to buy one of these for cheap. It's also smart to get into NFT projects by artists that you already know are very talented. For example, sometimes Frank Kozik, who has NFTs on VeVe, will have some of his projects on OpenSea, and some of them says that they even have unlockable content, which people have implied might come to NFTs from VeVe that you get if you buy one of these. But also there are some other artists that are in the community that we've already seen their artwork from before, like Kaki Gaijin, and he has a new NFT project called the Sylvia project. And of course he's a great artist, and it's a VeVe community, so it's a lot of people that me and my subscribers already know, so it's a project that I'm very interested in. Also, there's Crypto Crowns, who's a VeVe YouTuber and comes out with some amazing YouTube videos, and you can tell already from some of the previews of his project that he's working on that it's going to be an amazing project and one that you need to keep your eyes open for. Alright guys, there's a lot of great resources out there besides YouTube to find out which NFTs to invest in. I'll link these down below, but Crypto Search is a great one to look at. You can also look at rarity tools when you're looking at a project to find the most rare NFTs at good prices. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful to some of my homies who are thinking about diving into OpenSea. Like I mentioned before, Staying Alpha and the Gale have been putting out some great content for buying NFTs on OpenSea. And I've also learned a lot this weekend from Giancarlo Buys Tokens and Brett Malinowski, and I'll link their YouTube channels down in the description as well. Alright folks, thanks for watching, happy fishing on OpenSea, and good luck in tomorrow's VeVe drop. It's Star Trek. Let's go, see y'all next time, bye bye.